It's another day and another Star Wars Outlaws disaster. This time, either Ubisoft or developer Massive Entertainment have sent an email to players indicating that they must start an entirely new game in order to actually get through the game because they shipped a product that prevents people from actually completing the game. We're not making this up. Before we get to this, I'd like to ask you, please hit that subscribe button, hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss any of our future videos here at the Trent Report. Roll this up over at thatparkplace.com. And this email was first brought to my attention by ex-user Pirate Nation. The email says, to best experience the Outer Rim, we rolled out a maintenance to make sure everyone is playing the latest version of the game. As one of the players affected who had access to an older version of the game, we are aware you might be encountering some issues after this recent patch. We sincerely apologize for any inconvenience this may have caused. From there, it instructs players to make sure they are playing the latest patched version of the game, version 1.000.002. It then concludes, once you've confirmed you have the latest version, please start a new save to fully enjoy Star Wars Outlaws as our team intended. If you continue on a prior save, you will unfortunately face issues and progression blockers, aka you won't even be able to complete the game. They ship the game that you can't even finish. You can't make this up. This is how terrible this game is. So, went over to the Star Wars Outlaws subreddit, and this email was corroborated by Administration Hour 84. He posted this email from Ubisoft regarding new patch. That was the title of his post. In the body of the post, he said this: to all those I see stating they are stuck in space after a certain mission. This email talks about game progression blockage. They didn't specify, but the email said to start a new save file under the patch, and it wouldn't happen. He went on to say, it also stated that even after downloading the patch, if you're playing in a save file that began under the old update, that you would still get stuck. So in other words, we have to start a brand new game under the newest patch. I know it sucks, but I hope this helps. This is only for PlayStation 5 players, I believe. So if we go through the comments, we have one user, Bloodsaber Jedi Hunter, says, I just got this email this morning. Wish I knew that before I played 5 hours last night. Honestly, this game is testing my patience. He went on to say, not even a mention of compensation since we paid for 3-day early access. And then he even suggested he might refund the game, saying, I take some in-game cosmetics or whatever, but literally nothing. I might just refund since my enthusiasm to play is gone. Not happy at all about this game-breaking bug that's in the game that he just wasted 5 hours of his time playing, and he's going to have to restart all over. One user in the thread also claimed the patch still blocked players from progressing in the game, which appears to be after players leave the planet Tashara and then attempt to return it. You have this person here saying, I've seen people say they started over and still had the issue. Hopefully, the majority, it works fine. And then obviously people are getting, someone was asking here, where are people getting blocked? I'm 5 hours in and curious if I'll hit the same issue. And this person says, it seems to happen when trying to leave the planet or land on. Not sure when it exactly happens, though. Ubisoft said people should start over on the new patch. As for what happens in game, we got this from user Cryo Shepherd. He said, you do. Tested it by just going to my ship, then taking off and trying to land again. It physically won't let me, so I need to restart my 7 hours of progress. What a load of crap. So he says that it happens when you go to the ship, you take off, and you try to land, and you literally can't land the ship. So you basically are stuck in space for the rest of the game, and you can't actually complete the game. How do you ship a game with this game-breaking bug in it? This is absolutely unacceptable. Cryo Shepherd elaborated a little bit later. It triggers anytime you go to space. If you're before the mission, a false flag, that mission will trigger the bug since you're to go to space, to a space station, do things, leave, then come back to Tashara. the game won't let you no matter how close you get to the planet. Any subsequent space travel, even in free roam without a quest, will also trigger the bug if you're still playing on your 1.0 save. You basically are just stuck in space for the rest of the game. This is unacceptable. This is absolutely unacceptable. Ubisoft should be, I don't know, offering refunds to these people at the very least. They definitely should be providing some kind of compensation. I mean, even in mobile games, you get like in-game currency when they just do routine maintenance. So the fact that this is actually a game-breaking bug where you're spending $70+ these people I think are paying $130 for the early access. They get it, they can't even complete their game for the thing that they purchased. It's absolutely unacceptable. But this is Ubisoft. This is Ubisoft. They don't care. And they made this abundantly clear during their latest sales earnings report. They were literally asked by an investor if they would delay the game because gamers questioned the quality of the game. They released this 10-minute gameplay video on IGN's channel, and numerous people were like, this game looks like garbage. What's going on here? The graphics look terrible. The AI detection is no good. What's happening here? And an investor noticed this and actually asked will you delay this game? Because this doesn't look like it's ready to ship. It does not look like it has been polished. It does not look like it has been completed. Clearly, that was the case. Clearly, that's the case. Numerous examples of just how terrible this game is. Covered it in multiple videos here. But this is what the Ubisoft CEO, Yves Guillemot, said when asked if he would delay the game. He said the game has gone gold, so the date is well confirmed for August 13th. And as you mentioned, we'll be showcasing more content of a very high quality, multiple hours that will really show the depths of the open world. That is a key element of the promise to enjoy the exploration of the galaxy and with multiple planets. So that will bode well for the game in terms of high quality delivery. And then the company's chief financial officer, Frederick Gay, said this: we've also said for Star Wars, the level of quality of the world and the experience is really very high. We are really leveraging our engine, and I think people will love it. I think that might have been he might have meant the 30th there instead of the 13th. He has a very heavy French accent, so it could have been me mistranslating that or misunderstanding what he was saying. So I think the 30th is like the actual one that's releases, and obviously these people are in early access now. But this is unacceptable. Absolutely unacceptable. This isn't the only thing that you'll encounter, though, in this game. Let me show you this example that's making the rounds right now. Share this to X. This is also from Pirate Nation. Not sure who this streamer is. But let's just take a look at this.
This is like a vast looking game. I think Ubisoft has done a really, really good job, by the way. You there? Never mind.
You literally can't make it up. I think Ubisoft has done a really, really good job. He just falls through the planet, and then never mind. This game is an absolute disaster. Do not spend your money on it. It is a buggy mess, and I just don't know why anyone would want to be a bug tester. Pay money to be a bug tester for Ubisoft. This game is absolutely broken. Never should have shipped. Just complete and utter disaster. But let me know what you guys make of this. What do you make of what Ubisoft has done here? This email that they've sent out where you literally can get stuck on the planet or in space, can't go back to the planet, and they're telling you you need to start a new game in order to actually play the game and move forward with it. Let me know in the comments below. Remember to always be charitable, especially to each other, but to always speak the truth.